All right, welcome to session 7 of The Creeping Darkness, where we left off last time. We had gone into Thraden's Memorial, a memorial to an old dwarven king or warrior, we're not sure. We came in and found two burial chambers, both containing the mummy of sons of Thraden. There was a large bejeweled structure on the wall. They had been crafted with dwarven craftsmanship, and huge rubies set into the wall that looked to be quite valuable. We also encountered the ghost of Thraden, who demanded an offering of gold and an offering of silver, and I believe one of each coin was left, and whether or not that was acceptable remains to be seen. It seemed like not much happened other than we did get attacked shortly after that, so draw your own conclusions. We just finished the battle with the mummy and some other skeletal undead in here. What that bodes for the remainder of Thraden's Memorial, we shall see. So, I believe we have not... I don't think we've pried the rubies out of here. They're worth about 500 gold each. Probably worth obtaining those, since we put in all the hard work to relieve them of their former owners. So, how do we proceed from here?
Illyriana, I think you were. I thought you were trying to pry those out, right?
I think Illyriana had made an attempt, maybe during the combat. I don't recall.
Yeah, I I'm happy to grab them.
Yeah, sleight of hand roll. We'll pop those right out of there, using your knife to kind of lever them out of there.
While Illyriana's doing that, I don't recall. Did we do a long rest?
Let me scroll back. I don't think we did a long rest. I think the battle had just ended, and I think that was where we left
Gotcha.
off.
Okay.
In fact, if I look at
I'm afraid to leave these behind.
so if I look at some of your characters, some of your round rests and stretch rests have been used, so we have not had a long rest, a shift rest.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, that one just does not want to come out of there. It's going to take some significant effort, not simply a smash and grab. If you take a certain amount of time and use some tools, you'll be able to get it out of there. It will probably damage some of the structure there, but as long as you get the gems.
Yeah, I can't get the other one either. I don't know if you want to drop their worth by 10% or whatever to.
Yeah, you would probably do a little damage to them, but you would be able to get them out. I think that you probably do put a few chips in them with your blade, trying to hack them out. Maybe a few scrapes on there. So I think you would manage to get them out. There's nothing attacking you at the moment, and so I think you can get them both out for a value of about 450 gold each. Not each person per gem, so 900 total. And the remains of Thraden's Memorial lies open to us.
This is a suspicious corner here. But
Yeah.
anybody else want to come check this out?
It looks like that leads down into there's some water that has undermined much of the tomb. You see it flowing down, seeping underneath some more of the stone structure in here. If you recall, you had found it looked to be like an underground pool of water near the entrance. In fact, there was a dock, I believe, and a small boat was there.
I mean, I wonder if this connects to it, but I don't know that that helps any of us. Swimming is not this group's forte.
Yeah, we had enough time crossing a small river, a small stream.
Yeah, I think there was that other area that we found in the hidden area that we could try again, but
So Perlin might recall that from this direction came those skeletons that joined the
Yep.
battle.
Yes, I likely saw them from far off.
Is anyone able to heal up or?
Because, yeah, a few of you are pretty damaged. Perlin's like at about half health. Aurelius has taken some wounds.
I mean, everyone's kind of.
Brightwing's okay.
Except for Brightwing.
Illyriana's okay. Kif's at about half health.
How's Fang?
Oh, he's good.
He's a good boy. He has taken some damage.
I have a healing potion that could give 2d6 to somebody. So, who wants it?
Yeah, who's more hurt, I suppose.
Probably one of the fighters.
Yeah, Aurelius or Kif, I think, would probably benefit the most from that.
I would say you should take the armor into account too. Kif probably has slightly lighter armor, so maybe Kif.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
And that's the smallest healing potion we have?
That's the only one I've got anymore. 2d6.
Oh, okay.
Do we have any of those mushrooms from the ant tunnels?
I ate all of those.
It's 7 for Aurelius then.
You feel a rough tongue licking behind your ear, and you turn, and it's Perlin easing your discomfort.
That's the healing for Kev, 11.
Okay, well, I mean, that gets me definitely up. Okay, I'm back to full health.
Not bad at all.
So I think it's only Perlin now that's we need to make sure we
Yeah.
get in front of.
And he's pretty low on willpower, too, so.
Yeah, I have about
Yeah,
7 left. So I'd have to do like 3 spells at tier 1.
Sorry, I could barely hear you. Let me adjust
I have
your...
7 willpower left, so enough for like 3 tier 1 spells.
Okay. Does it make sense for us to take a shift rest? I guess we should have made that decision before the healing, but... Alright, well, let's take our
place
chances.
does seem to be crawling with the living dead. This may not be the best place to take that rest. This hall reeks of rotted flesh. There is a distinct sickly sweet scent of desiccated organs and flesh in this room, as though someone was hanging sides of beef or lamb in here for quite some time until they became very pungent. Perlin, what are you looking for specifically?
Any traps that might trigger in here?
You find a door over here to the side. You check many of the floor tiles. You're looking for, loose cobbles, tripwires, things like that. You do not find anything in this room. To your satisfaction, this looks to be some sort of barracks, and or excuse me, not barracks, a burial chamber for servants. Those are small tombs, and they have been broken open by those skeletons that spilled out and came to the mummy's aid.
There's a bigger one over here.
Yeah, there are small plaques on many of them, and they're all written in the Dwarven language.
Hey, can someone shed some light down here? What's on this table over here?
So it looks to be some sort of offerings. There are several candles. There's a book on this as well. It's a book of great deeds, but it is written in the Dwarven tongue. It would take a languages roll. Illyriana is unable to read any of the inscriptions. They're all in Dwarven, but they all appear to be names and perhaps ranks of soldiers. These may have been officers in Thraden's army.
I should be able to read it, though, right?
Yeah, so Kif would easily be able to read this. It would be in her mother tongue. And they are indeed names of various soldiers. There are generals and lieutenants and others that died valorously in combat for their king. Looking at the book, you see records of their deeds, and you see battles that they fought in and how they fell, and the valor that they had in life, and a wish for each of them that they may receive that same valor in death.
Hey, Kip, does it say that Thraden had any more sons?
I'm looking through the book. Do I see anything else like that?
You do not. It looks as though he had 2 sons. And
Okay.
you have met
All right.
both of those.
One less thing to worry about.
All right.
Fang does not know Dwarven. Fang knows that it smells like death in this room.
Yeah, we don't see a source for the death in this room, right? Was it the corpses that have already left?
Likely the corpses that recently left here,
Okay.
whose bodies you left mangled in the passageway. There is a locked door here, and this is an ornate metal door, crafted from fine dwarven steel. There's a picture of a dwarven king, kind of an archetype of a dwarven king. You couldn't recognize it from any other king. But there is the name Thraden in runes written above the door that Kif could read.
Is anyone able to get this door open?
A sleight of hand would likely get that open. I assume Brightwing is looking for traps.
Yeah, I was trying to look for traps or just listen to see what was on the other side of the door.
Yeah, you feel pretty confident that there are no traps here. You don't hear
Hey, guys.
any sound at all.
Oh, I got.
Kif got the door open with a sleight of hand roll. Oops, there we go.
Hey,
Brightwing, what are you hoping to learn with your Myths and Legends roll?
just like, what do I know about dwarven tombs and that sort of thing, and like what's likely to be trapped, or like the layout or
they're
whatever?
typically halls of great honor, and you know likewise that dwarves would be very greedy and would protect whatever valuables they had, whether that meant through guardians or through traps.
Hey guys,
Okay, guys. Well,
I've got the door open here.
you can barely see through over your shoulder, which is weird because you're short.
Yeah, can you crouch a little?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak in, I guess.
Looks to be a long, narrow hallway. There are 4 huge skulls on the walls. What those might be, you have no idea. Perhaps dragons?
Cool.
Maybe you can find some tips to kill Urkorax in here. I'm looking for traps again.
All right, let me pause the screen before someone stumbles into it, because you succeeded on your roll. There is indeed a trap in here. It is right in front of you. This section of the floor appears to be trapped. Let me just deactivate this since you found it.
Guys, don't step in the middle.
How did you know it was there?
It was too clean.
It looks as though from these 4 skulls there are 4 long, hollow bone tubes that if you were to step on the flagstones on the pathway between the skulls, that these 4 long, hollow tubes would dart out from the skulls and impale someone.
Is there a switch that Brightwing hit to deactivate those, or
No, just notice that there is a trap in place. That the floor tiles, they look a little bit off, and then you see those hollow tubes inside those skulls.
okay? Let me look through my inventory.
That's not going to
Oh, that
count.
cannot
'Cause you,
count. Yeah.
that won't count because you know the trap is there.
Well, I also thought that was outside of the border.
Yeah, that's outside the box.
Yeah. So that would not count. Let me. I thought I had deactivated it. Let me just double check that.
That was a very human scream of pain, or at least.
Are we able to?
Yeah, just ignore those.
Alas.
Are we able to break the things that come out, or is that?
So
Is it poisoned? Can we take those darts?
they are not poisoned, but if they were to pierce you, they would draw out your very blood. You would lose hit points and willpower points.
Guys, there's a path over this way. Oh, I think it's the other end of that pool.
Now you see two things. So up ahead of you, you see a path leading to the right, and then you see a figure standing in the room in front of you. And let me show you some artwork of this figure. The figure stands at attention, although anticipating your arrival. And you see his pale skin. You see his ruby red lips, his horrible complexion, and then you see his sharp teeth. This must be Thraden, who has now become a being of the night, seeking blood.
Oh.
My friends, he calls out, I have been awaiting you. You were unkind to my wife. Such a paltry offering is not enough for me. I will take what I demand now in blood. And we will go into combat.
And you really can't spin.
Yeah, you
We can't try and convince him first to attack us.
If it happens on your turn, we'll go in initiative order. If you can convince him before he attacks, yeah, absolutely. He is pretty hell-bent on fighting. He's got 4 thralls that are with him. They are dwarven warriors. They are essentially living dead that step out of alcoves nearby. And these living dead are eager to feast upon your blood.
Ready.
Brightwing is first.
Oh, that's convenient. Yeah, I guess I'll try and persuade him to not attack us. Oh, everyone else is at the end.
Yeah, that's going to be rough.
Mm.
No pressure, Brightwing.
Oh, actually, oh no, I'm already disheartened. I'm gonna have a Bane on this anyway. Shoot. All right. You know what? Does one of the fighters want to switch with me?
If only we had 2, then we could fill the gap, but
Mm-hmm.
they're all going next, so.
Is there a way to shed light? You said these are vampires, right?
Yes.
Well,
Give me a either myths and legends or beast lore roll. Maybe gain a little knowledge about, see what you know about vampires.
We'll do beast lore, I guess. Oh, almost out of 4.
So you succeed, both Illyriana and Kif. Illyriana, you know that vampires are very resistant to damage. That only weapons made of silver or weapons with magical properties or spells will damage them. All other damage is cut in half. You know that they are vulnerable to sunlight, that they would take damage every round while in the presence of sunlight, and they cannot perform their most difficult and threatening attacks. They can't make monster attacks. And if they reach 0 hit points in sunlight, they disintegrate. Kif, you know that vampires can use an action to transform into a swarm of bats that can immediately flee combat, and this escape can only be stopped by sealing the place where you're fighting them. If they don't have a means to get out, they cannot get out. And you also have heard, Kif, that vampires are immortal, that when they reach 0 hit points, they will fall paralyzed to the ground and dissolve into mist. And in mist form, it will make its way elsewhere, where it will be fully restored after a shift of time. It can only be killed by direct sunlight or by driving a piercing weapon through its heart once you've reduced it to 0 hit points before it dissolves into that mist. And this requires a successful roll against the spear's skill. Does someone want to swap with Brightwing?
Yeah, I'll swap with Brightwing.
Let me swap here.
So, do we as a group know all that you just said? Did our
Just
friends tell?
the two of you would know it. If anyone else succeeds on a Beast Lore, Myths, and Legends, they would be privy to that information. But as of now, just Illyrian.
Oh, it wasn't
Kif.
me. It was Illyrian.
Yeah, I'm yelling
okay,
out what
so
I know to the rest of these guys.
So did we just all have a chance to roll before?
Yeah, just as you like, a vampire, what do I know about them? So Perlin, you would know that information as well. You've read about it in a book.
Cool.
And as would Brightwing. Aurelius, does he know anything of vampires?
Yeah, actually, if you don't mind me checking.
Yeah.
Close, but no.
Yeah, you think this is probably just another, like the mummy or the skeletal warriors, just something that is undead that should be returned to the grave. Kif, you were up first.
Yeah, so I can move. So sorry, it's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I can move 4 squares. Is that it?
Let me take a look at your character. You can move, 4 squares.
Okay.
So the thing's on you. There we go.
I'll move 3. I think I'll probably work with Aurelius to try to kind of create like a little mini wall up here. And I'll actually hold the rest of my turn. I'll just wait till someone attacks and maybe try to deflect that. Because I'm not close to them otherwise.
Yeah. This guy is slow and lumbering. Thraden is not. Let's see, can he move that far? Let me see if he can move that far. No, he can get, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. He will not do that. He will move up to here. 10. Okay. Yeah, he'll move to there. And then his second action. Corrosive Mist. The vampire dissolves and transforms into corrosive mist. Menacing wisps of mist wrap themselves around all opponents within 10 meters, inflicting d6 damage. Armor has no effect, and leaving you exhausted. Anyone already exhausted must choose another condition. After, the vampire turns back into its physical form. Everyone but Perlin and Fang, I think. Unless anyone wants to try to evade that.
I will try to evade.
Okay, otherwise it will be 6 damage. and you'll become exhausted. And armor has no effect.
Oh, that's rough.
I'll have to I think I'll take it. I'd rather not lose one of these.
Well, thankfully that doesn't hit me because I have exactly 6 hit points right now.
Yeah. That could have been bad.
Oh boy.
Let's go to the throne. Thankfully, these
You
guys
said
are
6
slow.
hit points?
6 hit points, yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm rolling with the Bane. I don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, I'll try to bait it. Oh, I have a Bane too.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you know what? It's not terrible. That's not terrible enough. Right.
6 points to Brightwing.
Does fire do anything to these guys?
You don't know that. You don't know. It was not part of your recollection.
Okay.
Fang, you are up.
All right. Well, Fang did not appreciate any part of that,
Yeah, none of that was good.
other than the fact that he wasn't in it. So he'll move here. And
Go get him, boy.
yeah, I'm gonna go to here.
Oh, Fang.
Trying to knock him on his ass. I just toppled him.
Nice. They make him prone.
Yep.
He gets a chance to evade. He will have to roll a dragon. I don't think that's going to happen. But he gets a free... his topple is against an evade. So let me
Correct.
that. And nope. Excellent. He is prone. This bodes well because Aurelius, you're up next.
Yeah,
Nice.
well, Fang will do a retreat.
I'm going to give him maybe a boon on his evade since he knocked the vampire down. He just goes in like dogs do and kind of swam around in between his legs and just bowled him right over.
Yeah, he's like a police dog. He's
Oh,
small,
yeah,
eh?
he is.
Yeah. It's like a little cruise missile.
Uh-huh.
That really helped because we're exhausted, so Bane right off the bat.
And that's an additional. Did you add the additional damage on? Oh, man.
That's a lot of ones.
Yeah, a lot of ones. You don't have Dragon Slayer, do you?
No.
'Cause he is a monster. And that's with a magic weapon, so he'll take full damage. Nice. Brightwing.
Well, I'll step back and then just muse out loud about we do have a sunstone. Maybe can pull that out of a pack or something.
Yeah, do you want to get it out?
And that's my turn. I don't have it. I'm just shouting into the group in general.
Excellent.
That
Very smart. Very intelligent. Illyriana.
Well, kind of stole my thunder.
sorry.
We'll pretend we didn't hear it. What's your idea?
I thought I'd go lick him. That's just during the day. Sunstone looks like any other stone. Yeah. Seeing how to activate it.
I don't believe it says how it activated automatically when you grabbed it. I think you probably making a Myths and Legends roll, you might be able to will it to light.
All right, come over next to Fang, pat him on the head. I'm going to get a little disheartened by my inability to know this stuff. There we go.
The room is cast into a brilliant light, which immediately the vampire recoils from, and he will take 4 points of damage from that.
What's the range on that? Or do the thralls get hit too?
It does not seem to affect the thralls, but it does affect him. I'm going to say the range is, for brilliant sunlight, probably like 12 meters, which let's measure and see where that would put it. So about to there. So yeah, so he will need to retreat away from you, for sure. Perlin, you are up next.
Well, I will duck behind this pillar here and sling a stone at Rachel. Not quite.
Kif, you're up first.
Yep, I will move up 1, 2. He's still prone, right?
He is.
Okay. So, targeted.
We'll do an additional 1d6 damage.
There's no bonus damage from him being in sunlight, is there?
No. He cannot make monster attacks. So he is going to use one of his actions to evade.
Oh, he can evade while he's prone.
Kind of rolls around on the floor. Ooh, no, he cannot. He cannot. All right, let me give him the damage. You guys are gonna mow down this
He's
vampire.
He's flopping like a fish.
You see him go splat as you bring your weapon, Dark Drinker, down upon him. Aurelius.
Oh, what initiative.
Kip, you should be disheartened, right?
For what?
From that missed attack from the last turn?
Oh, I don't think
He has to
like-
evade that as well.
I don't think I heard that.
Or sorry, not disheartened, but exhausted. Everyone's exhausted from it. Yeah.
I stabbed too. Nice.
Unbelievable. And it was a stab. It was piercing damage. Okay, how do you take out Thraden? Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, so he's just on the ground, and we were hacking at him, at least I was. But, I just bring my sword down and, like, a very knightly, like, almost like I'm resting it, but, on him, of course. Just straight through him, and he does not like it.
Yeah, in fact, you pierce his heart with your blade, and you see his arms and legs curl up like a dead bug. He's grabbing at the sword, trying to pull it free from his heart, and you see him begin to desiccate. His body dries out immediately. His skin becomes leathery, his face begins to sink in, and he begins to crumble away into dust.
And that's the desired result, right?
That is the desired
Because it's in his
result.
heart. Okay.
Yep, that hit his heart.
He's been set to rest.
These thralls, when he dies, they die as well.
Perfect.
Wow.
Can we say that, like, I get my turn before the last one dies, just so I can use I just want to use Battle Cry.
You got it. Yep, he's coming up. He's starting to die, but he hasn't died yet. Battle Cry will be helpful for everyone.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So everyone can heal a condition of your choice. Except me, but...
Well, so much for that combat. thought that was going to be tough.
Well, Fang did the
Yeah,
awesome
for
thing
real.
right off the bat.
Topple.
That was huge.
That topple, and then
The sunstone.
Illyriana with the
Oh,
sunstone was.
that was impressive. Because well, he was in the sunlight. He had no chance. So, if your stab didn't get him through the heart, it was the sunlight that got him.
Yeah, I was looking at her health and her weapons, and I was like, this is gonna be tough.
Dang.
But Aurelius and Kip cleaned up pretty nicely there.
All right, let's do some spot hidden rolls to try and find some loot. Perlin, you find the following. You find a gold amulet and 20 silver coins. Kif, you find a chalice and 15 silver coins. And Illyriana finds 20... Well, this guy doesn't have a lot of money. Wow, 20 silver and 70 copper coins. So a veritable hoard of treasure. But then there is also his axe. And it is inside of his great skull tomb that he has there. And the axe is Garmfang, an axe of legendary prowess. Let me pull up Garmfang. This axe... this magical axe is imbued with the Stone Wall spell at power level 1. It is activated by saying, Garmfang, protect me. And you'll be able to use the Stone Wall spell. And this is supposed to be enchanted. Let me have enchantment on here. And who wants the axe? You guys are making a killing in magic weapons here.
Yeah. I mean, axes is my worst skill, so if somebody's good with axes, they should definitely take it. But Aurelius has so many weapons. I've got a magic sword, a halberd, a magic axe, and a great sword as well. Like, I'm kind of good on weapons.
And this...
I'm good at weapons. My axes is not great to begin with anyway.
This requires a strength of 10.
Well, anybody could... Well, not anybody, but most could use that. Is it one-handed?
It is one-handed. It's a battle axe.
I mean, I'm terrible with axes, but what does that Stonewall spell do?
So the Stonewall spell, let me pull it up. It can be very useful. It's the step up from pillar. So Stonewall raises a wall from the ground or a stone floor 1 meter thick, 2 meters high, and 3 meters wide. Each additional power level creates another section of the same size. If someone is standing on that spot, the victim must make an acrobatics roll to avoid falling off. If it's created under a low ceiling and the roll fails, the victim takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage instead. So you can essentially wall off a corridor, like if you're being chased or want to trap something in a room. Does anyone want Garmfang, or do you leave it here with Thraden?
I mean,
if no one else wants the Illyriana, I'll take it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, somebody could use that spell, right?
Yeah, and if nothing else, it's worth money.
Yeah.
So let me put it on Illyriana.
I can unequip my ever broken bow.
That bow has been such a disappointment.
So we'll you go here. You equip.
and the enemies have to evade to avoid toppling? Is that what?
If the wall is underneath them when it gets
Underneath
created.
them? Yeah. Okay.
So he's well and truly dead, right?
Yes, he is dead.
Yep.
He is,
Right,
he is
I'm
not
just
coming
saying-
back from this.
I'm just saying, if Illyriana dies, I want to be buried in this crypt. Because that's cool.
That's pretty sweet. This could be your new Fortress of Solitude here.
Hey guys, there's a path over here. Path-ish. It looks like.
There's a couple of paths, right? Like, yeah, there's the one down here. I couldn't. It was too dark for me to be able to see any further. But it looked like there was something over here. Yeah.
And then there was a
Oh, yeah,
side
this-
passage that you saw right before you found the vampire. It looks like this goes kind of around the outside of the lair.
And it doesn't lead anywhere, does it?
Nope.
No. Okay. That's an interesting room. I'm gonna spot hidden just in case. Let's see if there's anything over here. I have this magnifying glass. I never use it. I don't know if it does anything.
It's great, like if you're looking for traps and stuff. You don't notice any traps or anything down in through here. This looks to be where the little bone spear trap can be reset or reconfigured. There are little containers with blood in them that has been drained out of various victims that have either been lured here or have wandered into Thraden's Memorial. You are clearly not the first to come through here.
And then I know up top, I think this is the other end of the this wooden bridge.
Yeah, that extends out to that.
It was over
lake.
here. It was back here.
It's right here.
Yeah, it was right upstairs.
Oh, Illyriana's already at her.
Yeah, Lyriana's already in the water.
Oh, where'd you guys go? Oh, I didn't see these.
Okay, but otherwise doesn't look like it. Is there anything in the water now? If I throw a rock in there?
No, it's very still.
Okay.
Well,
Doesn't seem like there's anything here, as far as I'm concerned.
yeah, I think we
Oh, well, you guys don't like. Let's stick around.
say we get out of here and make camp.
Yep, the tomb has been cleared. I like all the bloody footprints that are everywhere that like Kif is walking.
Yeah, I'm pretty much.
Blood trails everywhere. Let's go back to the main map. I won't make you walk yourself out of the tomb. You've seen everything that is to be seen here.
Because I got no idea how.
You'd have to take the long way. So let's come out and you guys can take a long rest. Once you make it back out into the, I was going to say the sunlight, into the darkness. Once you're back out here into the darkness, you're able to rest at least in the piece of the shade that's there. Oh yeah, do you go get your gold coin and your silver coin?
Oh, yeah, sure. And it wasn't just one. I think
it was a stack or something, wasn't it?
I
I remember.
I want to say I put 10 each, and I think you had put 1 or 2, right? Right way. I don't remember if anyone else.
I don't remember if I put it in, but I do remember you gave. I thought it was a good offering, but she just dropped it on the floor.
Yeah,
she stacked it. She stacked it on top after.
Yep, she was not pleased with the amount.
I don't know why she's being so picky. She lives in a hole in the ground.
I know,
but
right?
whatever.
Beggars can't be choosers. So from here, you have the Sunstone. You believe you know the path to the dragon's lair. There's also the silver mine where Garf had promised to see an end put to Yagak the troll.
Let's go get Garth.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's go
Yeah.
help him out.
He did
Hopefully
us
he's
a
still
lot of
alive.
favors.
We will,
We're camping though, right?
yeah. So why don't you do a stretch or a shift rest here? You can take a break from your worries. And let me extend the darkness a little bit here.
If we get lucky, maybe we can find another route from the silver mine to the dragon's lair in the mountains.
So we will need to make a roll to get back to the trail. This will be a bushcraft roll.
I turned to Illyriana. Which way?
Illyriana finds the way through here. Wandering through the darkened woods, you can hear sounds around you in the darkness. You hear the the horns of orc patrols off in the distance. Do you want to try to encounter some? Do you make yourselves known, or are you trying to be somewhat stealthy in this darkness?
Sorry, was this before the shift rest?
No, this is after the shift rest.
Where? Making sure.
Yep.
I say we I'll leave the party. I would just soon kill orcs because it's fun.
It is fun. You guys want to encounter an orc patrol?
Yeah, leaves make sure that they don't come up from behind us. So.
It will be relatively easy to encounter a patrol. There are plenty of orcs around. Let me get us a map here. Alright, let's bring this all to the field. Grab some tokens. Put us down in this corner. Alright, let me roll some dice. Oh, that won't be too bad.
Oh, was that the last remaining sister?
Yeah, I grabbed the wrong one. You killed two of the sisters. There was one that fled. 6. One more orc. 7. And
Everyone's status effect should be cleared, right?
oh yeah, you should have cleared all your conditions with the rest. Where is this? All right, there we go. You hear the war horn of an orc patrol, and as you head off in that direction, you see that they are flanked by 2 forest trolls. And let me shuffle the initiative deck. If you guys want to draw cards.
Sure why it said that. Okay.
Yeah, it's giving me a weird error.
Let's see if I can. I see you've drawn. There we go. Fang is up first, just like last time.
I'll look toward the wizards. Anyone want while they're grouped up?
If we're outside now, Perlin could do his lightning.
We are outside.
If Perlin is willing, I'll trade with him.
Okay. Fang turns and looks at Perlin. It's like, you want to have a shot? Perlin, you are up.
Fang whimpers imploringly.
I will target this orc near the
troll?
forest troll.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Power level 3.
And then it will arc either to the forest troll or the orc. Let me just say even is the forest troll, odd can be the orc.
And metal armor has no effect on that guy, but he has leather armor.
So the forest troll, I think.
Yep, and roll the damage for the troll.
Take 10 damage from that.
Nice. Excellent. The orc went splat, the troll did not, but the troll definitely felt that. Alright. We go to orc's turn. Orc warrior will charge up with a scimitar. He will dash. He's got 1 square left. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Take your turn. The forest troll. Okay, move 1 more. And let's see what the attack is. Nope, not close enough to hit anybody. The troll will regain some hit points. Regains 2. And the troll will speed up its move. It will dash instead of making the attack. And as it gets close, anyone within 10 meters needs to make a constitution roll or become dazed because of the stench that's coming off of this thing. So that's everybody. So Aurelius has smelled worse. Perlin, you do not like the smell.
Did you roll it with a bane on that?
Illyrian also does not like the smell.
To Perlin.
It might have been Aurelius, Kif, and Perlin. Perlin's have a bane. No, it's just a single roll. Might have been one of the other dice that was there. And Illyriana makes it. Brightwing, that stench is horrific. Do you want to become dazed, or you can push?
Push then.
If you push and then you fail, you're going to become dazed plus whatever you get from pushing.
No, I'll take it.
Okay.
I think Illyriana and Perlin, you have some status effects that you didn't clear in the rest.
No, I've only got 1 status effect, and that's one I just took.
Oh, it shows me 2 on my screen. That's weird.
I see scared and disheartened.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Because the only thing I am is just scared right now.
Yeah.
Illyriana, your turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Weird.
Well, let's figure out what I'm gonna do. You know what? Have X. We'll travel.
Oh yeah, take on the troll.
Got a brand new shiny X.
We know what happened with your brand new shiny bow.
Yeah.
Hey, that's better. Nice. The dwarven axe bites deep into this troll. It seems as though the axe has a thirst for troll blood. As an enemy of the dwarves, it definitely seemed to enjoy that strike. Brightwing, you're up next.
Some stuff. This troll going again. There. I'm gonna go up here, and then I will try to sling. Sure.
Ooh, nice.
Oh God! I actually hit someone.
With the Sling of Destiny. It needs to be the Sling of Density, so it does more damage. That's not bad. 6 points. I see a splat. Fang's turn, and then a whole mess of enemies.
Yeah, Fang will look back at Aurelius or Kif and give them a dog looking at a card trick.
Yeah, sure. I'll run up.
Well, I'll change the Kif.
Okay.
I didn't realize that you could do it twice.
Sure.
I didn't know if there was a. I didn't know there was a limit.
Yeah, I don't think there's a limit. Doesn't say. Kif is up.
Alright. I will target. I'm going to use 2 willpower to attack with Dark Drinker.
Sweet.
And if it hits... Oh my god.
Oh.
No way.
Shoot.
I'm gonna be angry. Roll. Alright.
Nice.
And now...
It's flirting with disaster there.
Yeah, I know. I rolled damage, but I also should get like an extra 6 on this one, I think. Or d6.
Yeah, so you can just... You may have to roll it separately.
Okay.
Nice.
And then another d6.
Sweet, 17. Let me deal the 12, and then let me deal the 5. It's got 1 hit point. Five more. 2, 3, 4. And that's the end of its turn. Forest Troll will no, it already regenerated this round. So it will not. It will do an attack. The monster draws the sharp stone knife from its belt and slashes at an enemy, inflicts 2d8 slashing, and automatically hits a gap. Armor has no effect. Even will be Kif, odd will be Illyriana. Kif. 2d8 slashing. Kif cannot evade. Armor will not have an effect.
No, Otto's Luriana.
So sorry. Illyriana will take 15. With armor having no effect.
Yeah, I
That
know.
takes anybody down.
Yeah. See if there's a ranged attack. Don't know if this will be ranged. Nope, that one will not count, so it will double move. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Now it will attack. Stomping attack. Stomps wildly at all opponents within 2 meters. So it's going to move up to right there. Yep. So this will be Kif and Brightwing and Fang. 2d6 bludgeoning damage. Fang can make an evade roll. Kif and Brightwing will take 6 damage. Armor will have an effect, and you will be knocked prone.
I've got fast footwork, so I think I can
You can use
avoid
that.
this.
Oh yeah, I actually have that too.
'Cause, So,
what does that
And
do?
now it's
So it
just an
spends
evade
willpower,
roll.
then you make an evade roll.
Oh, but so are you saying that I'm going to get 6, but I block that, but I still go prone?
Your armor would block it. Yeah, you would still be knocked prone unless you use your fast footwork.
All right, I will use my fast footwork.
Okay, and then just make an evade roll. Brightwing evades. Ooh, Kif does not.
Oh.
You push it. If not, you're
no.
just,
So
you'll just
so
be
the fast
prone.
footwork. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I guess I'll just go prone.
Yeah, because your armor will block the 6 damage.
The damage.
You'll just be
Yeah,
knocked
I was
prone.
hoping to stay up.
You could push that evade roll.
No, I'm already doing it at Bane, so
Yeah.
it's likely not gonna hit.
The bad news is there's a whole mess of orcs that are probably going to wail on you.
Yeah.
Fang will also take 6 and be knocked prone unless Fang wants to evade.
Fane took it. Lariana took a death fail.
Okay. Alright. Orc number 4. We'll double move. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can get to right there. Aurelius.
Okay, well,
This one troll's got. You said 1?
He recovered.
Yeah.
Yes, he's at 1 hit point.
this is a real gamble, but we love gambling.
Is this a double slash?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Target the orc first. I mean, it's one roll, but, you know, I'll target the orc.
Yeah. If you hit both. Excellent.
Oh,
Roll damage. Oh, man, that's a lot of dice. Okay. Let me give that to the orc, and then you can roll the damage again for the troll.
nice.
Dang. I like that axe.
Yeah, that is nice.
Let me target the troll. 22. I think he's going to go splat too. Yes, indeed.
Oh, nice.
Well done.
Thank you kindly.
Orc number 1.
I only have a 12 in access. It's my worst skill, melee-wise.
Oh, he moved 1 too many.
You're only double as good as the average person.
Fang.
True.
Fane's gonna jump up on Kif.
Nice.
Kind of mad at this troll for some reason.
Might protect Kif from being wailed on by an orc. Ooh,
Fane cannot push.
shoot.
And then he'll back up.
That
to where he was.
troll is too stinky for Fang.
He'll back up where he was and needs to make an evade roll
Yep.
for the 2 orcs.
Nice. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can get to right there. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can get to there. All right, round 2. Orc Warrior. He is. He's going to go for Aurelius. He is going to slash at you. Ooh. He's going to topple you. Ooh. Okay, you need to make an evade roll with a dragon if you want to not be knocked over.
scimitars are toppling weapons?
So any weapon can topple. If the weapon has topple, then you get a boon on it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know scimitars were toppling.
Yeah. So you just swept your feet out from under you.
Yeah. Oh, and look at the initiative. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a success, but you'd have to get a dragon. So shoot. I think the only time you've ever made an evade roll.
Yeah.
Does Fang want to swap with Aurelius or Kif so they can get up before they get just demolished?
Fang will swap with Aurelius.
All right. Aurelius, you are up.
That is generous. Do we want me to focus on the troll or try to take out a couple orcs? I could double slash again, of course.
I would double slash and take out orc plus troll.
Yeah, trolls are definitely the scary thing here. I didn't know they could topple. That makes them way scarier than I realized, but...
The orcs, yeah.
Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, and the troll will heal, right? So
Yep.
we've got them pretty down right now, but we gotta put our foot down.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
sweet.
And
Okay.
I think that means I cut off his head.
You
or
do.
something.
Yep. So you take off
That
his.
is
I
nice.
think that's what it says with Limlopper. If you roll a
It's got a
dragon, you cut off his
description,
head. So
limb or other appendage. It could be anything. But, yeah.
if you do all of the damage, then you will finish him off. Now you can double your weapon damage on this guy and on the troll, or you can do regular damage on this guy and the troll, and then get another attack against another enemy.
Oh, okay. I mean, I never ever do another attack, but this might be the time where it's
Yeah,
a
I was
good
about to say
thing
this is
do.
a perfect opportunity.
Oh, same as the other troll
So
or orc.
17 on the orc. Now roll the damage again. This will be on the troll.
I can't unselect the critical effect, so I just have to click that one again.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't make a difference because it's that one.
Yeah. So you do take the head
Oh.
off the troll. Boy, that thing
Beautiful.
likes to do 17.
So consistent, yeah.
You nearly take the head off of the... Or you take the head off the orc. You actually chop the left forearm just below the elbow off of the troll as your blow comes through. And then as you continue to swing around, maybe it strikes the orc directly to the west of you. So you can make a free attack on that orc. You're like a blender out there.
Yeah, I think this is where he likes to be. Oh, goodness.
You want to push it? You're on a roll.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well,
Oh,
that was still
shoot.
pretty good. Can't complain.
That was still impressive.
Yeah.
Liriana, do you rally yourself or make your death
No.
save?
I traded with Kif.
Perfect. Kif, do you want to get up?
Yes, I will get up.
Perfect. I would recommend that.
Do I take that off, or do you
I
take
can
that off?
take it off for you. You can go ahead and take your action.
All right, I will go after this girl again.
Nice. This should finish it off.
Yep.
Oh yeah. How do you kill this troll?
Oh, I think I try to chop its leg off so that it falls to the ground, and then I stab it in its eye.
Oh, nice. It howls in pain, but as you give the blade a little extra push and a twist, and it cracks into the brain pan and severs much of the soft tissues in there, rendering the beast dead. All right, let's go back to...
The other troll's dead too, right?
No, the other troll is still up.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought Aurelius had got that one.
No, it's missing a left hand. It's got 5 hit points left.
Gotcha.
That is Troll's turn. He will, first turn in the round, he will regenerate.
Ah.
Only 1 hit point.
For once.
I think he did this one already.
One of them did that one
I
last
think it was
time.
the other troll.
Was it
Yeah,
other
the other
troll?
one did,
Okay.
technically. I don't know if that matters, but...
Then he will do this one. So even will be Aurelius, odd will be Kif.
I guess I'm
I
also
can't Guardian.
Oh
in
yeah.
range.
Oh yeah. So we'll do.
Can't Guardian either of you. Damn.
So we'll do 1, 2 Kif, 3, 4 Aurelius, 5, 6 Brightwing.
I mean, Fang's also up there.
I'm gonna
Oh, and Fang
I'm gonna
is.
try.
Um,
I'm gonna
yeah. Let me re-roll. That'll be a D8. 7, 8 will be Fang.
Oh,
Oh, it's Fang.
Oh,
2
what it-
D8 slashing on Fang. Fang has not gone yet. Fang has
Yeah.
kept bouncing turns. If Fang wants to evade.
On Fang.
oh hell yeah.
Nice.
Let's stay there.
Perlin.
Yeah, I will. Oh, can't really do. What's do I have any? I can sling it. Otherwise, I think if I do lightning, that might hit someone.
You'd have to lightning like this guy over here, and then it could only hit the other orc.
I'll just hopefully my sling. Oof. I'm a little disheartened seeing this.
If you can
troll.
hit him, you might take the troll out. Oh, shoot. Illyriana. Do you rally or do you death save?
I mean, I'll at least try and rally. I'm sure with 3d20 I can get all 309.
Right.
Oh yeah.
No,
No, the ground is very comfortable. Give me a death save.
I mean, it's super comfortable. I will actually push that.
Yeah.
Mostly because I've already got 1 death fail. Of course, I pushed
Oh
it and
no! I was gonna say
Oh,
the demon.
Jesus.
That's 2 death. 2
Oh.
death fails. That's death.
Yep.
That's it.
That's death. Yep, Illyriana is dead. There's no coming back from that, unless she has Florian's little chess set.
Yeah, that I mean and that's an opposed intellect roll, and Death has 18 intellect, so
Yep. Dang.
She died doing what she wanted, killing orcs.
Brightwing.
what about Fang?
I don't know what. Yeah, what happens to Fang? Does he just disappear? Run off? I'll try and attack this forest troll.
Brightwing the Brave.
Nice.
Yes. Come on. Yes.
Oh,
Brightwing Troll Slayer, maybe?
Just enough.
Yes.
Oh,
You don't even know if your sword is sharp, but you stick it into the belly of the troll and it drops. You can move if you like. There's nothing around you to prevent you from moving.
Yeah, I was gonna try and go down and save Valeriana, but that's not an option anymore. I guess I'll just move closer to Aurelius.
at least that way I can Guardian you if these orcs get cheap.
Yeah, that was
Get these
was my
trolls
thought. Yeah.
out of the way here.
Oh, these orcs are definitely going to get cheeky.
Hmm.
Clear it so I can move some people in here. Alright. Topple coming in on Kif. Nope. Oh, no, got a success.
I wonder what it is about a scimitar that makes them good at toppling.
You need to make an evade roll, Kif. You need to beat a 9.
Okay. Again with Bane.
Maybe it's the little curve at the
Nope.
end.
It has to be. Yeah, I'm sure there's like a real world logic. Someone put like 100 hours of thought into this.
So I'm prone because I'm not gonna.
You're not going to push it? Okay.
Yeah. With Bane, it's not clear worth it.
And then he's going
Do you have a Bane condition?
It's
Sorry.
part of that sword that I have.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why the sword would cause it, but it does.
He attacks you. Because you are prone, he gets a boon. That is a success. Oh! You take 16 damage. Your armor will prevent some of that. I'll let you assume the rest.
So 10. 5. Okay.
Alright. Gonna try and topple Aurelius. Alright, you need to beat an 8 on an evade roll.
Yeah, that magic murder would be nice.
Oh,
Oh, that
Man,
pain hurt.
5 would have been nice. Do you push it?
Yeah.
Or do you go down?
No, if I didn't have a Bane, well, I was armor. No, I won't push it.
And he will come in and drive his scimitar in against Aurelius. And Aurelius will take 13 minus your armor. Fang took his action to evade. We go to the next round. Kif is up first. Kif is prone. I assume you want to stand up.
Yep. Let's see. I will target the one just right in front of me, I guess. Target.
Nice. He will slash back at you. Well, no, it's early in the round. He's going to try and topple you again. Okay, you got to beat a 4 on an evade roll. Oh man, you had a 4. Just shoot.
Yep.
You regain your feet, you hit him, and he just pushes you back down to the ground. This one is going to go after Aurelius. He hit Aurelius last time, he'll hit Aurelius again.
I think he rolled the same dice last
I think he
time.
did, yeah. Do you want to try to evade this?
No.
Rolling around on the ground?
Oh, wow, that's weird.
Yeah, that's
same
like
dice
exactly the
and
same.
same damage. Yeah, I looked at it. It was the same. He did an 8 and 11, and then a 13. That is weird.
Go ahead and give yourself the damage, and then I assume you'll stand up, and then
Yeah,
you
of
take your
course.
turn.
He's gonna come up with a, roar of anger, and he's gonna do a slash.
A double slash?
Indeed. Oh, wow.
Oof. Okay, that's a crit with the Lion's Claw. Double it or Sweet. So you will do a triple slash here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 3 of them here, so it works.
Let's see, 10 damage, and then make a free attack on the next one.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, wow, okay. Now I've rolled the same.
None of this toppling business. He's just slashing at you. He wants to put an end
That
to
was
you.
so close to dragon.
Yeah,
Oh my
it was.
goodness. I'll take that, yeah.
Perlin, you're up.
Okay. First.
Gonna lick his wounds.
Yes. That's for Kif.
Nice. Kif
And
recovers
then
11.
I get 11. Okay.
Moment. Let me activate it.
Master Spellcaster. You have to do a different spell.
Yep.
Yep. And do your other healing one.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, genius. That's a nice way of getting around that.
Yeah, he's done it a few times, I think.
Excellent.
And that's for Aurelius.
7 for Aurelius. Well done.
And then.
Do you move back? I'm taking an evade roll.
I'm dazed. I'm exhausted.
Oh, no.
Alright, this guy will get a free swipe at you.
Oh, no.
Can Aurelius Guardian this?
Yes, he can.
Oh, yes, thank you for reminding me. I completely forgotten that existed. I was just talking about it.
You guardian that? Alright. $18 damage to Aurelius, minus your armor.
Alrighty.
But you just
That's
saved
nice.
Perlin's life.
Yeah, he got me up, and then I hurled myself in the way of this slash.
Which Perlin is grateful. That would almost instant kill him.
Oh,
Coming in at Kif. Oh, damn it.
The healing doesn't raise him up or anything.
No.
Or
still
her,
prone.
rather.
13 on Kif minus your armor.
So that's 7.
And then Brightwing's turn.
I think I'm going to go down here where Valerian is. And then I will... Is one of these weaker than the other? Or are they about the same?
The one directly in front of you. Actually, they're both. The one kind of diagonal is much more badly injured. I'm going to move Valeriana's body over here.
Okay. I will attack the one diagonal you said,
Okay.
right?
Yep, that one's more badly injured.
Alright, I'm going
He's got
to for him.
2 hit points and 2 points of armor, so you got to do 4 damage.
Okay. I'm just... There's this drop down for enchanted weapon. Oh, actually, this isn't enchanted. It's just mastercrafted. I guess you can add for some reason. You do that on. Alright.
Nice. That is a hit. That is enough. How do you kill this orc that's been wailing on Cliff?
I just swipe straight over Kip's body and right into his belly. And just all his guts just fill out.
Nice. This guy is going to slash at Aurelius.
Can I try to parry this? Oh dear.
No,
With defensive.
Yes, with defensive
I
you
meant.
can.
Yeah. Definitely. Do that.
You succeed. Your sword.
Fortunately, I believe that. Oh wait, no. Did that do?
So
How much
unless it does
damage? Yeah.
18, so
Okay.
yeah, no, your shield is just fine. Now, if you successfully parry, you can reposition yourself and the enemy one square. We've never really done that, but just like how if you successfully evade, you can move a square. If you parry,
Yeah.
you can move the enemy and yourself one square if you want.
Cool. And I could see that being really useful, but right now I think that would just really leave Perlin in a
Right?
bad
Yeah,
spot.
that might not be the best. Fang's turn.
All right. Try and get him off the prone guy.
This guy's got 6 hit points and 2 damage. Or 2 armor, I mean. Nice. That is going to be just enough.
No wasted effort. And Fang will come back, wait for you guys to loot Lariana's body, and then take her off and bury her in the woods somewhere.
Fang gets his trusty shovel. Alright, Kif, you're up next. I'm going to stand you up. You probably missed being on your own 2 feet.
And I can still move after getting
yes,
up, right?
Yep, you can. It's a free action to stand up.
Alright. I will do the 1, 2, 3 double slash. And I will target you.
Nice.
Very nice.
And then just roll damage again, and that will go to the other orc.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
He's got
consistency
4 hit
tonight.
points.
Wow.
Yeah, he drops as well. Excellent. That is the end of the battle.
Oh, we lost one.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
You go over and check on Illyriana, and she is beyond help at this point.
Yeah, next time we gotta note the difference between trolls and orcs.
And I can't say that we like chose wrong there. It was just a bunch of
Yeah, just
bad rolls in a row.
and that pushed death save that ended up being a demon is kind of what did it. Do you have a backup character you want to bring in, Reese? I've got them all here, so anyone that you want to bring in, I can pull in for you.
Well, I think Ilaria Grace is loaded into the room,
She is, yeah.
and so I figure maybe if you're willing, she will have joined Garf up outside the tunnels or something.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, let's do it. If you guys want to do some looting while you're here, I would assume you would grab all of Illyriana's valuables and could probably hand them to Aaliyah Grace when you meet her. You would be carrying them around to sell them, but in the meantime, you think you've hit the jackpot.
We'll find a nice base in the forest somewhere for
Fang was seriously going to just was going to
Good.
drag her off and bury her himself, and then become a wild wolf again.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
But still dreams of his master, much like Buck from the Call of the Wild.
I'll give
Very much.
Fang a ration.
So Perlin finds a grimoire, which I don't know why these trolls and orcs would have one, but they have one. It has elementalism spells in there. Roll the 1d4 minus 1 for the spell rank. It has a rank 3, which minus 1 would be a rank 2. Rank 2 spell, and then roll that d4 for the number. Okay, it has 4 rank 2 spells in there. So I think whichever ones you don't have for elementalism will be in there. So
I can.
yeah, that's the
pass
jackpot
these,
for
right?
Perlin.
But or Wait, can I cast them if I have the grimoire? I just can't learn them,
You can.
or they're not my school. I'm not sure how that works.
You can. Yeah, you can. You can't learn them. I think you can cast them because anyone can use scrolls and can use magic. To cast from a grimoire takes double the
It takes
time.
double the amount of time,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure if I can cast them if they're not my school.
Probably not. You could sell this, maybe swap it out for one that you like. Let's go to the main map. It's about break time. We can take our break, and then when we come back, we will head up to meet Garf up near the Boar Silver Mine. At this point, we will meet Aaliyah Grace, and since we're on the road, we don't need to make a bushcraft roll. So we'll move us up to the Silver Mine.
Can you make Lyriana visible to everyone so that people can loot what they need from her?
Yes, let me do that. Lyriana. This would be good to do during the break. Configure ownership. I'll give everyone ownership. That should let everyone have access to Lyriana. And you can just open her character sheet, open yours, and just drag and drop. So let's go ahead and take about a 7 or 8 minute break, and I will see you all soon.
marched through the open gate. The flame of the dragon tried to seal my awful fate. With a handful of dice, 5 times I rolled 20. The dragon goes down, the DM no bloody. I leave with the princess, a satchel chock full of gold. We head to the tavern, where my mighty tale unfolds. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a naval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice and my fate is unspoken. The king honored me with a mighty crossbow. It's blessed by the elves, he said. I thank him and I go. The life of a hero, struggling to stay alive. It's worth all the hardship though, 'cause now I'm a level 5. Level 5.
All right, I am back.
Hello.
Hello. How was that battle? Was that fun?
Oh, that was great. I mean, for Aurelius, it was like the best.
Oh yeah. That was like just absolute blender going through there, just chopping limbs and heads and arms and mowing people down.
Yeah, very cat-like.
Yeah. You
That's
get
where he
done,
wants to be.
the bloodlust is full in your eyes, and then you look over and see Illyriana and Fang whimpering, hovering, crouched near her, lying down and nuzzling his cheek against her as though willing her to sit up.
Yeah, she. Hopefully, like the Sunstone likes like chill with one of the rest of us,
Yeah,
because
that's what I asked in the chat. Oh, I see. Okay, Shaj got it. Nice.
You could cut off Illyriana's hands and just like rope them to the Sunstone. Maybe that will work. Maybe not. Maybe that's not a great idea.
Pretty sure Fang would have had a problem with that.
Oh yeah.
I'm like heavily encumbered because I just took everything off of that was left.
I can take some stuff off. I've got space for 4.
My intention is to give it to anyone
to
we run into.
we'll see Aaliyah up here at the mine. You probably make like a strength roll just to be able to carry all this stuff.
Okay.
Uh,
Is that with like
Well,
a
I
bait
mean-
or something?
No,
It's
I
just a
mean,
straight
like,
strength roll.
if you want to split it just so you don't have to roll, I'm okay with giving it multiple. But
I'm pretty strong. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Kif is sweating under the load, but like a pack beast, you are hauling this towards the silver mine.
There's nothing on Illyriana that will help Alia.
Oh, so it's just fair game for whoever wants it.
Absolutely.
All right. Well,
Oh,
if you guys want to divvy up the goods, there was some
So-
magical bows and
well, there's bandages. Did someone want bandages for sure?
I've got surgical instruments, so they don't do anything for me.
unless Perlin
Okay.
wants some for healing.
I usually have my spells, but I could carry them if no one wants them.
There's the spyglass.
Yeah, the spyglass is probably good for
There,
somebody with.
it's money.
Yeah,
too.
okay.
There's the helm of Miltiades. If someone wants a helm, this was a armor rating 2 helm. The only banes are awareness and crossbows, not bows or slings.
You know, that is.
So you said this was session 8?
Session 7, I believe.
Okay. So Aaliyah comes in with 6 advanced checks
Yep.
and the same number of
Heroic abilities.
heroic.
Yep, which I think
two
we
extra.
get. Yep, exactly.
All right.
You know, I'll switch out the helm for my helm because that actually gives me 1 extra.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll take the spyglass if no one else is taking it. I've got a bushcraft 8, but so
Spyglass is great for spot hidden, like if you're checking something up close, but mostly for bushcraft, like examining, tracks or, however you might use it narratively. But it gives you a boon on bushcraft.
right. Okay.
There's
I
the
took
field
it off,
kitchen.
so-
If anyone wants the field kitchen, I believe that was Reginald's. There is the dagger of Dionysus. If anyone wants the dagger, that dagger is enchanted. It
Anyone have good
it increases your
knives?
agility damage.
It increases your agility damage. Do I have good knives? No. I do not. I'll take the field kitchen, I guess, if nobody else is going to take it. Got the space for it for now.
Yeah, go for it.
Lyriana also has a backpack. If no one has a backpack, that's at least something someone should take.
I have a backpack, so that adds like 2
to your
right.
carry capacity, yeah.
carrying capacity.
There's also the gold, 65 gold, 27 silver, 70 copper.
Well, that we could probably give to
that was the
her,
first thing to
right?
go.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can give that to the
To Aaliyah.
next girl, to Aaliyah, right? And then Bow of the Centipede.
That's the one that kept breaking.
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah.
This is the curse, though.
It's fantastic. It's enchanted 2, so a 1, 2, or 3 is a critical. It's just broken. It needs to be repaired.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You also get twin shot. Costs you 3 willpower, but you can do twin shot without having the heroic ability. So it is a good bow. It's just currently broken.
Anyone need studded leather? She had a studded leather on.
I think I already have studded leather. Yeah, I do. So I don't need it.
A quiver of arrows that often ran out.
Is anyone shooting arrows now?
I don't think so. I think it's
I
two
don't think
slings.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just gonna... Still on her. Yeah, it's still on her, yeah.
Yeah, you can delete it off a character sheet if you took it.
Well, I don't have room to really take anything. My encumbrance is... I'm rolling, obviously, every time we move, which isn't a big deal. I'm pretty strong, so most of the time I should be fine, but...
I mean, I can take the bow, I guess. I've got a scimitar that. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've got a scimitar I can like drop, and then I can take the bow. Just hold on to it, I guess. I mean, it's worth something if nothing else.
Yeah, I'll take it. And then the Dagger of Dionykes. Anybody? Did someone take that?
It is enchanted. Perlin can't have the metal to use it as a weapon. Or can't cast
My
spells
knives
if
is
he's using it.
Yeah, my knives is a 5, so it's pretty bad. Anyone else have a higher score than that?
Got a 6.
Sure.
5% better.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get encumbered if I do this, though.
Oh, yeah, then it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Anyone
Yeah,
want a helmet?
This field kitchen's actually pretty heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Do we really need it? I guess.
I think we have a lot of rations. It's just if we hunt and need to prepare food. But we have that honey,
Yeah.
which is a huge advantage.
Yeah.
We're all
But this
diabetic
gives
now,
a
but we have the honey.
yeah. This gives a boon, but I guess if you have okay bushcraft, it's not like the end of the world if you don't have a field kitchen.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good bushcraft anymore.
I've got an 8, which is like not terrible, but not good.
I think Perlin has a 12 in bushcraft.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Then
If that's the case, I can drop the field kitchen. I can take a couple more of those things off your hands.
You throw Reginald's cast iron skillets that he has engraved with his name and like a little
Oh man, you're
picture of
making
a
me feel
duck
bad.
on the
I'm gonna keep
side.
them.
Just huck them into the brush. They'll be rusted in 6 months' time.
All right, in honor of Reginald, I will keep it. You
You'll
can cook
haul
in
it
his,
around.
his memory.
It's going to be awesome when you have no weapons and you pull out that skillet like Sam Gamgee and just go to town beating stuff with a cast iron skillet.
I would not underestimate a skillet like that. If that's the case, then I have no more room for anything. So unless I can what is this book of remedies? I've got a book that gives an improvement check on healing after studying for a shift. I've already read it, so does anyone else want to take this and read it?
sure. I guess I'll read it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Brandon, if you could just drag it off onto his character sheet, and then that would free me up to take something from you for.
Yeah, let me grab that. There's Kif right there. Let's get on the inventory. The Langerhans Book of Remedies. There we go.
And the spyglass is an item, right? It's not like a tiny item.
Yeah, it's a
weigh something, right?
one weight
Yeah.
item, which just means it's
Okay.
the bulk. It's bulky.
Yeah. Okay. Then in that case, get one more space. I guess I'll take the dagger and just.
If nothing else,
See.
the dagger's worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
I just took a stretch rest.
And you took this helm, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm delete that.
Did you need a helmet?
I don't have one. Do I have one? I don't have one. But you said What banes does it give you?
I have a horned helm. It gives a bane on awareness.
Oh, that's it. I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll wear that.
It's
Sure.
1 point of armor protection. The Helm of Miltiades is 2 points, and you get a Bane on awareness and crossbows, I think.
Yeah. Unless you want the one that gives an extra armor.
No, I'm good. I mean, I don't use crossbows, so that bane doesn't matter. But no, you're usually the one taking hits anyway.
That
So
extra point of armor might be more beneficial for Kif.
yeah. So that horned helm. Is it on Kif? I guess you have to drag it over, Brandon.
Yeah, I can do that.
You can't.
Yeah, I ended up removing it because I didn't think anybody wanted it, but it's on the ground next to me, I suppose.
I've got it on Illyriana still, I think. Or no, I've got
No,
it.
the horned helm was originally Kif's.
It was my horned helm.
Oh, I should have it in the inventory. Let me double check. Did it have a name? Was it the
It was just called horned helm.
Horned Helm? Let me find it. I do not see it.
And then she had 4 field rations. I assume you're just gonna hang on to those. I think they stack in 6 or something.
I grabbed those already
Okay.
on my sheet.
And then you've got the sunstone.
And I think it stacks in 4s.
Oh, was it 4? Okay, I thought it was.
Yeah, because it's 0.25 weight.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right.
I remember
Yes.
where you found the Horned Helm. All right, I need to go pull it from a compendium. 1 second. I think that was from the Hag's Hut.
Oh yeah, I think that is.
Okay, since I've got this dagger, I'm just gonna drop this scimitar that I picked up because it's not really a point to that anymore.
Got
And
top.
then
There,
Yeah,
now
that
you-
topple was pretty handy.
Now you have the Horned Helm.
eh,
Yeah, I've never played around with toppling like that, and that was impressive. Like that was nuts with those scimitars. I know what my orcs are going to do from now on.
yeah, they spammed it. That was
Yeah.
kind of annoying. That's
At the end,
very
I felt
smart
kind
of
of bad. I'm like, I'm just going to have them slash because this is just we're repeating a trend here.
them. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
All right.
So
Or
Henrik
Silver Mine.
asks, who takes the curse from the Standing Stone? I think the curse has finally taken its victim in Illyriana. The curse was that she would never leave the forest. I thought it was going to be she would be the warden of the Wildwood, but no, it will be her resting place.
Oh, yeah, it was something like she wanted to be like known forever or something.
Yep, and you guys will probably build a memorial to her somewhere.
It's-
Just go take Thraden's memorial and put a statue of her up there and put her down in Thraden's
just
little casket.
scratch out the name.
Yep.
The language doesn't even match. Illyrian is in Elvish, and the rest is
Close
English.
enough. All right, you guys ready to go into the Silver Mine?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the only original map that I used for the Creeping Darkness. So this is how all of the maps would have looked. Hopefully you will appreciate why I made the improvements on them, because it's all black and white and kind of cruddy. So
Wow.
Yeah.
anyway, you can see 2 passageways leading into the mountain, and you see up in a small forested grove, you see mine tracks leading out of the mine. But there you see Garf and Elia Grace standing there. "Oh, my friends, I've been waiting for you," says Garf. "I have a companion who will join us on this endeavor. Be warned, I saw
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the Warg sisters come in here not 6 hours ago. She has not come out. I don't know where her other sisters are."
We took care of 2 of them out on the out in the forest.
He begins to purr or growl, kind of excitedly, deep in his chest. Very good, very good. "We will need light."
Hello, Leah. So glad you're joining. He just lost someone not too long ago.
Yes, there's a hard
Well,
fight.
Oh, good. It looks like I'm joining just in time then.
You can see that there are lights up ahead. Looks like fire pits or something blazing. But to see anything with any quality, you will need Perlin's mesmerizing light, which he casts. You can hear the sounds of mining operations, hammer striking stone, the roar of flames, and you can smell the acrid stench of smoke. Now, off in the distance, you can already begin to see figures, goblins, it would seem, toiling away inside the mine.
Shall we continue? I see goblins down there.
Before we go in, do
Before we
take a
enter,
rest or something? Or, yeah, Aurelius kind of.
Yeah, I'm very badly banged up.
Yeah, you could for sure do a stretch rest. We had plenty
Already
of
did.
time.
and I know that Luriana had a healing potion if someone
I
needed
did
it.
take that. That was, yeah. So I could just drink that right now. Yeah, everyone else is at full health, so why drag everybody down?
I'm only too short, but yeah, close enough.
Nice. Are you being stealthy at all in your approach, or are you just charging in headstrong?
Really, this is not a cat of stealth, but if anyone wants to go first.
The Aaliyah would like to say a few words.
Sure.
Garf comes out of the cave. Yes, please. What would you speak?
The troll in this cavern has darkened this land even more than our current condition, and we shall put an end to his evilness, I guess. So basically, she has an ability called rousing speech. And so everyone but her now will be able to push one roll without taking a condition in the next shift.
Oh, sweet. So instead of pushing it, just re-roll it.
Very cool.
Yes.
Excellent.
Well, I mean, you can push without taking a condition, so
so it
that
would
means
count
that
as just take the condition off then.
yeah. And I don't know how to get it to appear, but that's fine. I don't know how to get it into chat, but
Let's see if I can.
If you do the Argon combat and then you click on your heroic abilities and click it from there, it goes into chat, I think.
yes.
There we go. Rousing speech. Well, do you want to use the rousing speech on that sneaking roll, Perlin?
No,
Get
I
it
think
out of the
Perlin
way.
just, he's following behind Aurelius, so he's not going to worry too much about stealth.
Garf crouches low and begins to prowl in. Eager is he to see an end to Yagak and his reign. But he is cautious. He has fought with you before, and he knows to let Kif and Aurelius take the lead.
There's a door to the side.
Several, but one locked, maybe?
Somebody check the door. I'll watch your back.
There's a few different paths here.
The door is
Sure.
not locked.
Shall we start with one and then see what else is down that way?
Is this like a sleeping room I found? Can't really.
Yeah, it looks like
What are
there's
these?
bedrolls in here. Sleeping furs, if anyone needs one.
Yes,
I would take a sleeping fur.
You may help yourself. They smell like goblin piss, but they are quite comfortable.
I do not want a sleeping fur.
who rolled the dragon?
I think
you're
Leah's doing her
doing priest. Never
improvements.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got one out of all that
Dang.
on swords. Oh well. That's par for the course. Alright, now
Yeah,
she's starting.
wow. You had amazing rolls. 2, 1, 2. And now, I mean, with our luck, those were your good rolls for the night.
Now, from here, you can see 2 goblins up upon a ledge, and they're peering out in your direction. If you get any closer, you will need to either make a stealth roll, or they will very likely see you.
Was there anything further behind this door back here?
No one went in there.
It's not locked, you said?
Yep, not locked.
Oh, I can't get through there. Do I have to click on it or something? Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a quick walk down here and see.
I'll light your way.
Oh, definitely opens up into something.
There's a glow of a campfire in here. Looks like more sleeping quarters. And right there, let me pause it because there is someone in this room. Let me grab everyone here.
Oh dear.
Please be the jail. Please be the jail.
It is Olwa, Warg's sister. This is the 3 bedrolls. This is where the Warg sisters spend their time.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, and there's like 3 cages over there, it looks like, maybe?
Yeah, for the Wargs.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's draw some initiative cards.
They're crates, Brightwing. They're crates.
Not cages. Cages are for bad dogs.
I mean, they're troll sisters. Do they treat their wargs well?
Garf is up first. He will move. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And can Garf see her? No, Garf cannot see her. So he comes in, but he doesn't know what is afoot. All right. Ilya's Grace's turn.
Do you see her? Is she on the map yet? I don't know.
Nope. I don't think you guys can see her yet. She is well aware of where you are.
Oh boy.
There's looks like a darkened corner back by one of those crates that is not illuminated. Oh, there she is.
Sorry.
Terrifying howl. Oh, this is not
I think
good.
that was a dash.
The warg lets out a terrifying howl. Everyone within 10 meters must make a will roll to resist fear. Let me see if that includes Perlin. That does not include Perlin. Does everybody but Perlin. Will roll to resist fear. Oh, geez.
I'm gonna
Right
use
wing-
that free push here.
Yeah.
Oof.
Be dazed for this.
All right, Brightwing and Aaliyah are okay. How about Aurelius and Kif? Kif is.
I'm like in a whole other dimension. I'm way away from these.
Oh, you
man.
are, yeah. So you would, yeah. Sorry, you would not hear that, but you saw everyone go into that hallway. You don't have to follow. You could go wherever you feel like going.
Okay. And that was my free push.
Okay,
Is used up right now.
perfect. Where does Brightwing go? You heard this howl coming from this room, but you as yet have not seen Olwa.
Well, I'm gonna
I would
go
have
over
pointed.
to the. Oh, Ilya would have pointed, so I know where she
Yeah,
is.
up into the corner.
Okay. Oh, like here somewhere.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will go behind Kip here. Let's see. Actually, let me just measure. I think I can move. Yeah, let me get over here. Oh, there she is. All right, and then I will Try and use Sling of Destiny.
It worked last time.
Did. Not this time.
Not this time.
Right. I will see my turn.
Perlin.
Over there.
Yeah, they're all pointing. Over there, past them trees. I don't know if you guys know that reference. Spoken to Carl Weathers.
I cannot see them to target them.
Nope, you'd have to go
Would
down.
I see where they're pointing though?
Yeah, they're pointing just kind of past that little craggy rock to your side, kind of up over into here.
Ah, okay.
There, you can
Is
see
that a
her.
Predator reference?
That is Predator, yeah. Nice, with the sling. You hear a yelp as the sling hits true. Kif, your turn.
Yeah, I'll move. Oh, I see her now. And 1, 2, 3, I can get to her. 2. Oh, I can get there. Alright, and I'm going to do... What's the ability again?
Is the Dark Drinker ability?
Yeah, that's what it was. Let me just read up again. Every 2 willpower, so I'm gonna use 2 willpower to try to strike. And
Ooh. Very nearly.
yeah, I will push. Guess disheartened.
Nice.
Okay. And then roll, and then after another d6. 17.
Boom.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yep. Took her out. Just enough.
Was she still hurt from our previous battle?
She was hurt. Yeah, she had not recovered fully.
Oh, wow.
I remember she ran away right at the end before we were going to kill her, but she would have healed by now. All right, well.
I will not push that.
A gold bracelet. Perlin finds. This gold bracelet has a value of 2d6 times 10 gold. Let's see how much it's worth. Wow, 50 gold for this gold bracelet. And Leah Grace finds 9 silver coins. Brightwing finds another gold bracelet. There were 3 sisters after all. This one is worth 100 gold coins. What is Aurelius doing while this is going on?
I'd like to think he was just, like, knowing the goblins were there, he was just kind of keeping an eye over this entrance and making sure nothing came sneaking up on us.
Give
That's
me
a
an
good call.
awareness roll.
It is a good call. However, he is not a very aware cat.
You see the 2 goblins, you're listening for sounds. There's a lot of distractions in here. There's sounds, there's lights, there's smells, and your ADHD is kicking in, and you're like, oh, there's so much to see here. Soon your friends emerge from that doorway with a couple of shiny bracelets and some silver coins for their troubles.
Aurelius, the last work sister, was in there.
Oh,
Was
Wow.
in there.
I didn't even hear anything. Must not have been a very quick one, or long one.
Let's maybe clear out these other rooms and see if there's anything else.
Kip basically stabbed her on her deathbed.
Best time to kick somebody is when they're down.
All right, there's two hallways here.
Yeah, it's goblins up ahead, so best to go here. Oh, it's just
Oh, this is just leading back
yeah,
outside.
that
It
one
looks like.
seems to lead outside. The air smells quite fresh that way.
All right, let's go back up this
So,
way.
well,
was
this
this
will be
like a
what
backflip?
goblins are. I hope you're prepared.
And right there, as you take a step out, the goblins spot you. Let me grab everyone in here. All right, you can draw initiative cards. I can move Garf into a wall. Oh, I think I just moved Aurelius out. Sorry. Garf is stuck in a wall. Let me see if I can get him out of here. There we go. All right, let's get to combat. All right, Helia is up first. As Aurelia steps out, you hear the goblins, "Sound the alarm!" they cry.
And they're up on a
On
ledge,
on a ledge, about maybe 2 meters up, about 6 feet.
I will tell everyone there's another one. There's more this way. And I'll just come over here and watch for reinforcements, I guess.
Yeah, and you can see just past this fire up here to the northeast, you can see a few rooms, and you can see some orcs milling about in one of those rooms.
Right. Incoming.
All right, Perlin, you're up next.
Does it look like... So you said they're 2 meters up?
Mm-hmm.
So if I switched with Aurelius, he couldn't get to them?
I've got a halberd.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's true. I
he
will
could
switch
reach.
with Aurelius then,
Okay.
and let him deal with them. While Perlin sorts through his grimoire.
Yeah, I knew they were there, so I wasn't going to get the drop on them, but I
Yeah,
was
you
also
were prepared. Aurelius, your turn. Oh, I don't know why that guy moved. Yeah, roll damage. You can take these guys out before they sound the general alarm would be fantastic.
Nice.
You impale him with your halberd. You've got some movement left.
Yeah, can I try to scrabble up this?
You
Well, it
can.
doesn't sound that high.
No, it's not too bad. You can climb it. Maybe just give me like a strength roll to get up there. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You easily bound up there like the cat that you are.
I've got a question, which I don't know, just mechanically, like, because if you have a long weapon, but you're not up against them, and they try to run, is that an opportunity? Does like the long, like, does that extend your?
Technically, like if you're on even ground, yeah, you would have reach against them. So if they're up there and you've got reach, sure, whatever sounds cool. I think in the moment. If it doesn't seem realistic, we definitely won't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. It is actually it's pretty close quarters, so I would probably just impale that guy, and then I don't think I would be trying to use a halberd on a while it's trying to get through a narrow gap.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get up to there, if he moves, then he's going to have to provoke an attack. Kif, you're up.
I can see this goblin clearly, right?
Yes,
That's
you
up
can.
there
Yep.
with him.
Gonna
All right.
throw the teeth of the
For more-
kraken.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna throw that.
Oh, yeah.
Throw.
He's gonna have to make an evade roll, otherwise this will be it for him. So he's going to attempt to dodge. That is a fail.
Ooh,
Roll
nice.
damage.
So roll damage.
How do you take out this goblin with the trident?
Oh, I think he's just turning towards Aurelius and looking at the stairs at the same time, while the trident just comes soaring through and impales him against the wall.
Nice. It beds into the wall, and his corpse is wriggling like a worm on a fishing hook in that wall until he finally expires and sags against the trident.
Aurelius, toss that back, will you?
Happily.
Garf, the bloodlust begins to take Garf, and he rushes up.
We're out of initiative right now, right?
We are. So let
Okay.
me end combat. Garf will rush up.
I think I spy some other ones in this room up ahead.
We've caught them unawares. Yes, in fact, you see quite a few goblins up here. They're sitting on, looks like benches of some sort. And
Aurelius,
I think someone noticed some orcs up here in the room.
Aurelius, I think there's like a staircase to the side. If you go up there, I wonder if you'll be able to get a better angle at them.
He doesn't have range though.
No,
Maybe you should go up there if you've got the
Yeah, if anybody has range.
Oh, maybe Berlin?
We'll happily escort them.
Is that a staircase that's going up or
It's
down?
it's going down.
Oh, it's going down.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Was that agility to get up the?
You could either do agility or strength, whatever you're.
You could
I'll use
just-
my free push. Push that. Let me just get rid of that. Okay.
Are we gonna take the stairs then? We're just gonna bypass these guys?
It might just be into the same room. I can't really
It might
see.
be, but I think we can kill them in this room before we
Oh, that's right.
alert
Scrap it up
anybody
right here.
else. Yeah.
Do we want to
And let me stop right
like
there.
some?
Yeah. That's
Oh.
very
Oh.
Aurelius. My bad.
Let's just pause that right there. All right.
I thought you were going to go up the
Yeah.
stairs. I don't even know where you are.
You found the boss.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh well, I mean that's good and bad, I guess. We probably would
Good
have
news is
whittled
he's
away
not
our
going
health on.
upstairs. Yeah.
All right. You guys can go ahead and draw cards. I'm going to have to shuffle the deck again. All right. Let me get these guys out of combat. These dead goblins are coming up the works here. Oh. Hang on, I just took everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put everybody back. Alright, let me try that again. Okay.
I just zoomed in that goblin. He looked pretty derpy.
Yeah,
I think it took us out of combat
it did.
too.
Yeah, let me put everybody back into combat. Yeah, those dead goblins were not letting the combat start. Alright. Sorry, let's draw again.
I keep getting error every time I hit the cards.
Let me reshuffle. There's a lot of combatants, and it's not even all the combatants.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Perfect. All right. Goblin Scout number 11. He is unaware. He does not know you guys are there. Those two orcs that Aurelius can see, their backs are to him. And likewise, the troll does not notice this. So you guys kind of have a round until they're aware of you that you can act without them knowing. Kif, you're up next.
And Yagak is somewhere, which I did not still see.
Aurelius saw him.
Yeah.
He's a biggin.
He big.
Aurelius, did you alert anybody that you saw him, or? I guess I'm trying to figure out what I should roleplay here.
So what's
His eyes
funny
probably
is
went
technically he doesn't fit through these hallways. So this map is poorly drawn because he's two squares wide and the tunnels are 1 square wide.
Gotcha.
So-
Okay.
I don't know how he got there.
Did we see Aurelius's eyes just go really wide when he saw him? Maybe?
Probably his tail started to twitch kind of frantically.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then
There are
I'll,
times.
as long as I know that there's something going on, there's danger. I'll
Yeah, you see
probably-
Aurelius, the hair standing up. He's trying to make himself look big.
All right, so I'm gonna scrabble up the rise up here
Yeah,
to
give
get
me
on
a
top of that
strength or an
ledge.
agility roll to get up there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I
easily get up
just-
there.
I misty step basically.
Mm-hmm.
Is that blocking me? All right.
Oh, now you
Okay.
see Yagak.
So now I see him. So I moved. Wait, I was underneath Brightwing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm kind of with Aurelius right now. So
Yep.
technically, I guess I
You'd
should be
right
right here.
there. Yeah.
I can't see any further. Okay. Am I able to see like around the corner? I guess
Yeah,
technically.
you
or...
could peek. You could step stick your head around. You would have seen. Oh, there they are, and then maybe duck your head back.
Okay, so I mean, I guess can I hurl the trident again?
You can. Yeah, those orcs standing there. They've got their backs to you. You could throw it over their head and potentially hit Yagak, if you want to
Okay,
do that.
I'm gonna try that, but I have to step over just to
Yeah.
target him because
Yep.
I can't see otherwise. But I'm assuming that if I can look around the corner,
Yeah, you
then
can
I should
see
be
him.
able to see it that way.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna throw the teeth of the kraken. Throw.
Nice.
Okay. And he's not trying to evade or anything?
No, he has no idea you're there.
Oh, he doesn't even know we're here. Okay,
Nope.
gotcha.
You took out the goblins too fast. And he takes the hit. And now everyone knows that you're there. You hear a loud howl. Oh, intruders!
Yeah, and technically, I'm technically standing over here.
Yeah.
Let me do that
Right
again.
there.
Okay. I can just look around the corner and like see what Aurelius wants to do.
Perlin, you are up.
I'll yell at the others to let them know that I think this room is adjoining to the bottom area too. So if they want to like bum rush in there, they can.
Flank. Fellow cat.
I will just let him know that I'm here.
Nice. Hit with your sling again. Pump around into Yagak's forehead.
Yes, right between the eyes.
Ooh, you see him splatter.
Drew a little blood with that one. And then that'll be my turn.
Yagak's turn. Let's see. First thing he will do is heal. Ooh. And he will lumber down the hallway, squeezing his bulk down there, and then makes an attack. Slashes at Aurelius with his claws. It does 1d10 slashing damage, but it can be parried. Aurelius has used his action, I believe. No. So if you want to parry or evade, you can.
I'll take it.
5, yeah. No big deal. Scrapes into your armor. Puts a little nick in the little lion emblem on your armor, but it does not get through to wound you. Brightwing. Nice. Battle cry. Everyone can recover a condition.
Very nice.
Do you move or do you stay put?
Oh, I was muted. I don't know. You said everyone in this room can hear us behind Yagek, or is that like everybody in the mine, or what?
Everybody in that room that Yagak was in knows that you are there. But until someone either bangs the gong or sends out the general alarm, not everyone else knows.
I can't see. Is there a gong in there?
There might be. I don't think it's on the map, but there is a gong in there.
Well, my plan was to try and flank them anyway, so I'm just gonna sneak over behind the door here. So if anyone tries to like run out,
Perfect.
you know,
El Cabone.
yep, it's me.
Goblin Scout will step up here, and then you hear a dong, dong as he's banging the alarm gong.
Boy.
Yagak. Troll through. Ooh. Yagak will pick up Aurelius and hurl him 2d. Well, it could be Kif. Okay, even Kif, odd Aurelius.
It's always Aurelius.
I know.
Yeah, this feels very familiar.
It's Kif.
Oh.
Kif, you will be picked up and thrown into the room that Yagak came from. 2d6 meters. It'll do that many points of damage unless you want to evade.
I will try to evade.
Oh, wait, you have used your action. You have to use your... Do you have fast footwork?
Fast footwork.
Yeah, I can use the fast footwork. So I think that's 2 willpower.
I believe so.
Okay, and then I can use evade. With the Bane, of course, but let's see. 216.
You want to push it?
Ah, man, that was such a killer for him last time.
Keep in mind, if you push it, I can shout encouragement at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be scared, I guess. Just do push roll.
Otherwise, you're going to be in a room by yourself with 8 enemies.
6 and 12. Succeeded.
You got it. So you slip out of his grasp as he tries to throw you. Garf, from right here, has a shot at that goblin. Pulls back on his longbow.
Oh, come on, Garf.
And misses. All right. Elia Grace's turn.
So my movement gets me up there, and you said some kind of strength roll or whatever?
Strength or agility.
Yeah, they're the same. I'm not going to push that because I'm going to try another ability I have.
Okay.
I'm going to do a maneuver. And I'm going to make it an advanced maneuver. So it'll cost me 8 willpower.
Oof.
No. This one. Yeah, this one. So everyone can make a free move toward the enemy. I do as well. And then on the next round, you all get an additional D4 on damage for melee attacks.
Oh, cool.
On that specific enemy or any enemy?
Toward the
Let me
enemy,
paste
but
it into the chat here.
Oh, okay.
So right now, everyone within earshot can move 1 time for free. And then, and this is a charge that you're doing?
Yep.
Perfect.
Oh, I guess that does use my movement, so I don't get the free movement, but everyone else can move for free. And then yeah, you get a extra D4. So that's me.
Perfect. So everyone go ahead and take your move if you want to make a move.
I'm already kind of where I need
Yeah.
to be. I
Jammed
think.
in there, but you'll get an extra D4 on your next melee attack.
Yep, that's awesome.
Orc Warrior number 10. He's going to peel off and attack Garf. Ooh, no he will not. He drops his weapon. Goblin Scout number 9 will pick up a short bow and fire it at Garf. No, he will not.
Nice.
Aurelius.
Well, I've got orders. I better charge him down. I'm not really charged because he's charging me, but
And get an extra 1d4 on your damage. You can add it on the screen where you add your boons and banes. Nice. He felt that one. Bow shot comes in at Garf. That's a miss as well. Two, three, four. Nope, he doesn't have enough. He will stay there. Okay, this next round, now that the alarm has been raised, let me grab these guys. All right, there's a lot of people here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, short bow coming in. Garf takes a hit. 6 damage to Garf. Kif, your turn. You can step up, hit the troll, step back, or you could hit it diagonal from there.
Yeah, I think diagonal, right? That should work.
Yep.
So, okay. And then I'm going to use, so I used a willpower to keep my initiative.
Yep. And you
But I'm
get your
gonna
extra
use-
1d4 on this.
Yeah, and actually, yeah, I'll just use that initiative and then I'll see if we can get this. Let me see how many turns before. Oh, wow. Really, this is all the way down there. Okay.
No. No.
No
Unbelievable.
way.
I just click on the mishap. Is that what it?
Yep.
Okay.
And drop your weapon.
Alright.
That will take an action to pick that up. You do
Yep.
have, and your Teeth of the Kraken is stuck in Yagak, so you're going to have to pick up Dark Drinker or start bashing with your shield.
Yep.
Dang. All right.
All right.
This orc. They start spilling out of these rooms. Shot comes in at Garf. That's a hit. Oh, Garf. Can't take too many more of those. Let's get some music going. What happened to our music? One, two. Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, five. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a miss. Ilya Grace. You can see the room starting to get crowded. Nice. Scramble up.
No. So 1, 2, 3. Go to here. Target Gigak. Use the longsword. This roll. 4.
Nice.
Nice.
Boy.
Oh, very nice.
And then
Yagak.
I got to roll the. Oh, did he die?
He died.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, I don't have to roll a fade to get
Nope,
off top of.
You do not.
Oh, I guess I can continue. I've got 3 more squares of movement, so 1, 2, get to about here. For some reason, I can't move.
Because Yagak's body's in the way of
Let
moving.
me move his
I'm
body.
under. No, I'm under Kif.
Let me
Oh.
move-
Oh, you can.
I'll move Kif down, and then you should be able to move.
3. So yeah. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh,
You can draw a path and click spacebar, and then it'll move your person along the path.
I won't go all the way up just so early as someone can move up there.
Thank you. Oh,
Oh,
Of
shoot.
course.
It's his turn, so
Well-
he's going to move down.
Of course, you have a halberd, so.
true.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, that's good. You got a longsword, so we're like a team in this corridor.
That is a miss.
Something.
Brightwing.
I I can't actually hit anybody over Garv.
Garf can
So I
step
try and
to
make
the
the
side.
sling. Oh, I thought like the corridor was too narrow to do that. But I think I'll just do battle cry again. There's a couple people with 4 conditions. So everyone can get rid of a condition again. And then I feel like the other orc's gonna come up behind me and kill me, so I'm gonna try and get up this.
This is where we need that stone wall spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, was that axe that?
Uh-huh.
Who had that?
I think it got left there.
No, I
No,
grabbed it.
Oh, did you
no,
take it?
somebody grabbed it.
I
Yeah,
grabbed
somebody
it.
grabbed it.
Yes, someone took it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was me, Aurelius. Just he likes weapons, but if anybody wanted that, he would be happy to give it to me. That said, it's in his inventory. I guess it'd be an action to get it out.
Yeah.
If you want to grab that off him, though, anybody, feel free. I guess this is pretty close to the end of the turn.
Garf is gonna have to make a fighting retreat here. He is getting wailed on. He's gonna make an evade roll. Makes it. Give him a roll. He doesn't have a strength score, but it's probably comparable to his sword. Yep, he gets up. He's got a move. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Aurelius.
Alrighty. Wait. Yeah, the halberd goes down over Elia's shoulders. Jabs at this orc. Well, slashes, I guess.
It's a cool combo.
Oh.
Absolutely annihilates him. You can move up there.
And he definitely would be happy to. Oh, nice. Cowardly little goblins hiding in the corner.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I smelled you.
Goblin Scout. Perlin. You can see a little goblin scout that kind of snuck out of that room, and he's got his bow drawn at some juicy targets up on that ledge.
Yeah. Sling. Take care of it.
Nice.
I don't have the button to end my turn. Unless you did
I jumped ahead
numbers too
already.
long. Oh.
Scout number 3. All right, everyone is alert. Go.
Is my trident just on the ground now?
Yes,
Or it's still in the body or something?
It's still in the body. You could pick it up. Your sword is also on the ground, so you could pick up either one. Would take you an action.
I will. So that's my action then at that point,
Yep,
right?
would be to recover your weapon. You can
All
still
right, I'm
move
gonna
if
grab-
you like.
Yeah, I'll grab the sword and then I will move.
This is an attack coming in on Aurelius, and that's a miss.
me get up here to get in Brightwing's, or give Brightwing a chance to get out of here.
And here come the arrows. Alright. So 1, 2, Kif, 3, 4, Brightwing, 5, 6, Garf. Garf.
Oh boy, Gar.
The goblins and orcs hate him just as much as he hates them. Garf, man, he's taken 6 every single time. Perlin.
Well, actually, let me. Can I see that goblin scout all the way back there?
Probably with a Bane to try and hit that thing, because you're shooting through occupied space, and technically I think that guy blocks line of sight.
I'll probably go after him then. That'll work.
Wait, just yeah. Right. I was just thinking he's elevated above them, right?
Yes, you are.
Ah.
So like, would you get like a not a bane for aiming?
With a ranged weapon, probably. Was that rolled with a Bane?
No, that was just.
Oh, just a straight roll.
There's a lot of these guys.
Let me double check his range here. His short bow. Range is 30, 15 squares. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, Kif, 3, 4, Brightwing, 5, 6, Garf. Kif. Arrow comes sailing in. And that's going to be a hit. You have acted, so unless you use your fast footwork, you will take a hit here.
I can't. I don't have the willpower to use it. So.
Okay. Oh, 9
So
damage.
I can block 7 of that,
7
right?
of that. Yep.
Okay, so 2.
And that's going to be a hit on Aurelius, which I think you have acted. No, you've not acted this round. Do you want to parry that or evade it?
Oh,
Or take the
I'll
hit?
take it. I'll take it, yeah. What I'm here for.
Not bad. 9. I think you take, what, 1?
Yep.
And then this guy right in front of you is going to do likewise. If you guys can get in this room, you can keep him from hitting you from both sides here.
Yeah.
Oh, that was on a dragon and rolled to a 7. Do you want to take this hit as well?
Yes, I will.
Ooh, 11.
Still not bad.
See the orcs beginning to gather over towards that ledge, waving their scimitars menacingly. Brightwing, you're up.
Is that order like there's would I be like just stacked behind everyone else? There's no way to get past the enemies there.
You're kind of bottlenecked there. There's enemies holding that door leading into that room.
I still think that's a safer place for you to go.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, get behind the armor.
I think for everyone, just getting into the room and out of the open. There's so many archers here right now.
Yep, that's what I think too.
I guess I'll just maximize the movement so I can see what's going on here.
You see Aurelius engaged with 2 orcs, and there's a goblin firing arrows behind him.
Should they? How far is this? I can actually get over there. Oh. I can get over here.
Yeah.
Because I can move through friends, right?
Yes.
And then this would be a diagonal right here.
Yep.
Oh, would that give an opportunity attack against the second orc?
Yeah, so this orc here would get an attack of opportunity when you move into that square. Because you would be in Aurelius' square, which is protected by that orc.
I think I will risk that. Just to
get some space.
Yeah.
I thought, Perlin, about
So
having these orcs topple, but I thought maybe these aren't as smart as the warband. These ones have gotten soft working in the mine.
Oh my god. I just realized the arrow keys can move characters. That's pretty easy.
Yeah. We've only been playing for like 7 sessions.
Yeah. I never used the keyboard really. So it's just an evade roll?
Yes. You got it.
Alright. No problem. And then I will attack this orc that's next to me. Oh my gosh.
No.
Wow.
Okay.
Click on that little button to see how far you toss your weapon. Such a brave move to get in there, and you throw it 6 meters, 3 squares.
6 meters away.
I'll let you pick the square. Maybe right there, over by the fire pit.
Yeah,
by the goblin.
Yeah. I'll put it just along this wall here.
Okay.
You know, I was swinging this way and then it just slipped out.
Oh, shoot.
All right. Well, I've got other weapons, so it's not the end of the world, but that's funny.
Right.
Oh, geez. This, how do I turn off the...
On the Actors tab, pick the selector. It's the 4 little 90-degree corners. It'll turn off your ruler. So on the left-hand toolbar, where there's the Actors button, you can turn the ruler off.
Yeah, I tried to... It's not letting me click on anything else, but... The click is just... I'm just going to refresh. I should probably get rid of it.
5 and it should do it. Even, this arrow's coming at Kif. Odd, it's coming at Garf. Oops. This way. Kif is getting shot at. That's going to be a hit.
Mm-hmm.
2 damage, no big deal.
I blocked, right? So.
Yep, your armor blocked it all. Same thing, even is, what'd I say? Even Garf, Odd Kif is what we did before.
Mm-hmm.
So that's coming in at Kif again. Oh, that's a hit as well. For 5 damage, your armor blocks all of that as well.
Yep.
So you're doing your job. This goblin... He is going to shoot at Garf. You're kind of behind that little ledge. That little lip there.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
hit on Garf. Garf takes 2. Garf's turn. Garf will draw his
Garf.
longbow.
Run into the tunnel.
He's going to fire first and then he'll move. He's going to take out this scout right here.
Nice.
Garf with the big hit. Nice. And then he will head into the tunnel. You can see Kif. So alright, I'm gonna give him a roll. This is to see if he can climb up. He does not climb up. He fails his strength roll. This one double moves to there. This is going to be a shot at Brightwing. That's a miss. Aurelius, your turn.
Alright. Well, if they can hit me, then I guess I can hit both of them.
You sure can. You double slash him. Nice. 2 would have been even better.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
That's terrible damage.
Yeah. I have seen better. Oh, there you go. There's an 8.
Nice. 14 on this guy. How do you kill this guy?
I guess I probably hit him first, and he takes most of the momentum, and then, the other orc, it just kind of, I don't know, stops on a pretty bad spot on his shoulder or something.
Do you want to push into the room and take that spot?
Oh, yeah, sure, I could do that. In fact, could I not... I guess do I have my full movement? Could I not
Yes.
move like here?
You could. Yeah, you can move diagonal.
Just try to give Brightwings cover.
Yep. Alright, Elia Grace.
Nice.
Nice. We can open this up. This would be a great boon. Ooh. How do you get your kill here? Is this your first kill?
She killed Yagak.
Oh,
Her first kill was
yeah.
troll,
Yeah, duh.
yeah.
That's right. How do you get your second kill?
Oh, she's just going to town at this point. But speaking of going, unfortunately, I've got a hard stop now.
Okay.
So let me know if you kill this character, and I'll put no one in.
Well, we're at our stopping point, so we can finish the round. We got 2 more guys, and then we can stop for the session.
Sounds good.
So let's grab this guy. He's just going to move up, and then the last one will be Goblin Scout. He will move up and take a shot at Kif, and that will be the end of the round. Oop. Sorry. I hit the wrong button. Let me give him his shot at Kif.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right there.
Oh, it's too bad. We're not going to get this initiative next time. That's pretty good.
And that's a miss on Kif. All right, so I don't know if it will save the combat tracker.
Oh,
It's possible. We'll find out. If not, I can write down what everyone has, and I can manually go in and set it up for next time. Or I think I might be able to actually save it. Let me see if I can save it. Well,
Because for once, like,
I can
pretty
discard
much
it.
everyone is at the front.
Yeah, I don't think I can save it, but I will. I'll go in and I'll manually record this, and I'll get it set up for next time, so we're ready to go. So if we want to do improvement rolls, this would be a good time. We'll let Reese go first since he has to go.
Yep, I decided I participated in the thing, explored a new location, and killed a big enemy.
You did.
But didn't get the other two, so I did 3.
Excellent.
Thanks for running, and we'll see you next week.
We'll see ya. Take care. All right, who wants to go next for their improvements? If anyone's ready, they can go.
That was not looking, so I gotta pick stuff.
Aurelius, I'll go.
Let's go for it. Aurelius, what have you got?
Oh,
That's
sorry.
right.
I didn't mean to click on that.
That's all right. Oh, so close.
Dang, that would have been nice. There we go. Well, acrobatics and evade. Evade's always a good one.
Yeah.
And if anyone else is ready, they can go.
Yeah, I can do it.
Let's see what Kif can get. Oh, man. Wasted a good dragon. So we probably have one more session, maybe 2, because we'll do this and then it's pretty much on to the dragon. So we might be finishing this next week. And if we need to go a little long next week, I can do that. If not, if we need to split it up to another one, just, you know, I want this to not feel rushed. I want it to be enjoyable. So I'm good to go as long as we need to, either time-wise or session-wise. We'll see how far we get next time. But it could be next time or the time after that will be the finale. Man. Terrible for Brightwing.
These are all.
Yeah. There you go. Slings went up. That's a good one. And swords. Excellent.
Nice.
How about Perlin? Nope. Well, I had a lot of fun today. This was a fun session.
Yeah, it was great.
Definitely had a blast. You guys
Oops.
slaughtered tons of stuff. Like, I thought the vampire would be super hard, and instead it was just the roving patrol that was hard.
Oh, that was good.
Nice. Animism
Okay.
went up. Excellent. All right. Let me stop the video. I'll get this uploaded tonight, and then I will see the rest of you next Saturday night for potentially the final session of Creeping Darkness, maybe the penultimate, and then some of you I will see tomorrow for the Secret of the Dragon Emperor. Any questions, concerns before we sign off?